Hi, I want to talk to you about a recent policy on Truth Social that says that you can no longer follow more than 7,500 people. And I don't understand why this policy is coming forth. And I'm going to tell you why I feel it's a bad policy. And I'm going to offer a solution for it, I feel. So stick around for me to get to that. But before I do, let me talk to you quickly about why I think this is a bad policy and why I think it flies in the face of what Truth Social was all about, or what we thought Truth Social was going to be all about. Think back why you're on Truth Social now. You're probably on Truth Social because you were kicked off some platform. You were kicked off of Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or any one of these big tech media companies, and Parler was shut down and the entire community dispersed after the election. And so at that point in time, it was fragmented. And we longed to have a position or a place where we could get together and come back together with one voice. And the notion of this platform was that that was what this was going to be. And so the launch in February, who were the ones who made the launch of Truth Social to be so phenomenal? It was these very people who were kicked off these various platforms. Now they're being told that, you know what, thank you for your support. You have a massive following, but because you follow more than 7,500 people, this grassroots movement of people, now they can no longer follow anybody more, and essentially stifles their growth right there. Now, why do I say this? Because in order for people to be followed, you have to have a built-in following, or you have to build it yourself. And one way to build it yourself is to follow other people. Those people in turn follow you back. Now, I can see where from a business side, this may not be attainable on their side. But if you want the platform to grow, you have to have people on there willing to actually produce content. Otherwise, you're going to have an echo chamber of other people with bigger followings, in this case, red check marks, who already are on other platforms, and they have their message all over the place, so it's redundancy no matter what. What you have with people from a grassroots level are original opinions and context and conversations, and I think there's a way to make this good for everybody. Also, what's bad about this is the fact that people who are above 7,000, who have worked hard to get there, in terms of following people, now they are stuck and they can't do anything else because they have to get back to 7,500 just to get even. They have to get to 7,499 just to follow one additional person. So if you have 10,000 people that you're following, you have to unfollow 2,500. And in doing so, we're going to have a massive unfollowing. The people who are actually doing all the work and effort back in February, they're going to be penalized because people are going to unfollow them because they don't have a red check mark by the name or whatever it is. And then you have people who are just disenfranchised. The people who came to Truth Social for the very purpose because they were kicked off other platforms now feel it's happening all over again. And that to me is the worst part about all of this. It's the feeling of disloyalty. And I think that is something that I don't think is intended from Truth Social. I don't believe that at all. I just think it could be perceived that way. I'm seeing it already right now in a lot of truths that are being posted right now. And so my solution is simple. Put in place a scaling cap. Whatever that cap can be, don't limit it to 7,500 because it's not the same for everybody. So what you can do is just say, hey, based on the percentage of the people that have following you, cap it at that level. And then they get more followers, they can actually follow more people. Put roles and scales based on how many people are actually following you. I think that's fair. And I think that's something that will work for everybody. The red check marks, the patriots, the people at the grassroots level, the mom and pop people who are just trying to get on because they got kicked off of other platforms. So I think this works the best for everybody. So if that makes sense to you and you agree, then please comment below and share this video, and let's get a dialogue going because I think this is something that could work for everybody.